Okay, this is a short instructional video on pages 12 and 13 of KeyClub Book 1, and it is a video especially made for Cara. So Cara, let's just go through some notes here. We're going to focus on the first piece, this one in page 12. We don't need to go through the notes in this piece because the same ones are used as in this piece. We also don't need to go through the notes on page 13 because they are the same ones, but we are going to talk about timing a little bit. So this is a very familiar note. It's your middle C, repeated, moving up one to D, repeated, one up to E, repeated, down one, D, repeated. All of those notes are played by the right hand. We see treble clef, all of the notes here are played by the right hand. We then move to the left hand, bass clef, all of the notes here are played by the left hand. Left hand middle C, exactly the same note as you played here with your right hand, but it's written differently when we play it with the left hand. Okay? I'd like to make a little pause here and say that the right hand can also play in the bass clef. That's absolutely possible, but for the time being, we're just focusing on the left hand playing those notes, yeah, that are in the bass clef. C, middle C, repeated, down one note to B, repeated, and then you go back up to the right hand playing that C. The same notes are used here, but rearranged. In terms of timing, all the notes you see that are colored in and have stems, yeah, colored in and have stems, like all of these notes here, they are 1 count each. They're called crotchets. All the notes that are not colored in but have stems, like these notes here, they are 2 counts each, and they're called minims. And the notes that are not colored in and don't have stems are 4 counts each, like this one, and they're called semi-breve. We also have on page 13 here, you see we have a minim, like this is a minim, that's a minim, 2 counts each, but we notice that little dot next to the minim there. That little dot adds extra time. So this note lasts for 3 counts. It's called a dotted minim. I don't want you to worry about timing too much. We're going to spend a separate session on timing. So don't worry too much about that at the moment. I'm going to play for you the right hand notes here. And then I'm going to play you the left hand notes here. And then I'm going to play this C with my left hand as well. When you play it, use your right hand. I'm going to use my left hand just because will be already holding the phone. So it's just a bit more convenient, okay? So I'm going to start now. I'm going to play Mrs. Head, the head teacher, the first 2 bars right hand. So notice how my fingers are nicely curved on the keys. I've got my thumb on middle C, 2 black keys, middle C, thumb on middle C. Each finger takes a key. And I'm going to play the first 2 bars, okay? I'll say out loud the notes as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, C, D, D, E, E, D, D. Now I'm going to switch hands holding the phone. I'm going to play the left hand, the last 2 bars of the piece. And remember, I'm going to use my left hand to play the C at the end, yeah? Notice again, my thumb is on middle C. Each finger is taking a key. And here we go. C, C, B, B, C. 2, 3, 4. Okay? So what I'd like you to do, practice pages 12 and 13. Don't worry, they don't need to be perfect. What is most important at the moment is for you to get familiar with reading and with the geography of the piano, where the notes are on the piano. The pieces don't have to be perfect. So I don't want you to worry about that. And I will see you at our next lesson. Bye bye.